Today, I visited a gaff called Buckhurst Hill. Now, for those that don't know, it's situated just north of London on a little island called Essex. It's a town most famous for Gary Lucy and the invention of the sunbed, and Range Rovers there are as common as a Lonsdale trainer in Dagenham. Whilst I was there, I popped into Tony and Roy to get me barnet chopped, and I looked to my left and I noticed that one of the hairstylists had the most hideous pair of 1s and 2s on her plates of meat I'd ever Robbie Keane. So whilst I'm having me ear Nicky Butt and I'm Trevor Brooking at her Gloria Gaynors, all whilst letting her know that I'm not staring at her Bristols, because for all I know she could identify as a courgette, and that'd be sexist. So anyway, I'm sat in the MC neat and I decide to flop out me 3210, and I Google Balenciaga shoes. I don't find her Glorias, but I discover this. Balenciaga bottle slippers at the respectable Pat Rice of 895 sheets. That's enough money for 6 brasses and a Pringle tube full of Tilbury's finest chiz. And still have a few quid left over for the fruit machine. 895 quid for a pair of water bottle slippers. How many packets of custard creams would that get? Also, one, how thick are people when it comes to designer labels? Mum, the hot water's not running. And don't worry, I figured out how to warm it up. People will wear anything if it's got a label. Tony, what the fuck are you wearing, son? This is Balenciaga, you cunt. I decided to go for a really long drive around the block whilst listening to some Phil Collins and smoking a fake cigarette. A massive new craze known as faking. And then I came up with a genius idea. Build my own Balenciagos. With no time to waste, I headed straight to Primani, the Jeremy Kyle of the fashion world. I bowled past a gang of tattooed women talking about Lee Ryan from Blue and KFC chicken wings. I went down the escalators, past the Snydug boots and into the land of the £1 flip-flop, which I paid pie mash for. Right, I'm back home and I'm absolutely buzzing. Flip-flops in hand, all I'm going to have to do is separate the flip from the flop, and I've got 2 bottles of fizzy water because I like my footwear sparkling. Okay, so they are separated. That wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Literally, all I had to do was just wear them to the kitchen and they just fell apart. The next step to the process of the Balenciaga slipper is to crush these bottles. I'm going to have to find some inner aggression and get a bit violent with them, which I always struggle with. But I've got this magic thing, which I'm hoping is going to turn me aggressive. This. Little monkey. How you feel? Slag. Come on. Right, bottles crushed. Now it's time to attach the seaweed to them and then see if these bad boys really work. Wow. One step in these Balenciagas and my confidence went straight through the roof. I felt as tall as Danny DeVito. I decided to take my bike for a spin to really test these bad boys out. Not only do these shoes exceed comfort levels of swallowing a corn on the cob sideways, I noticed the aerodynamic velocity of the fizzy water bottles made me pedal faster. I decided to swing by my local M&S, short for middle class shop. Shopping has never felt so comfortable. They make you feel more grounded, so you don't even need a shopping list. So overall, by using my initiative and my 1 GCE in food technology, I was able to build and construct my own Balenciaga shoes at a fraction of the David Frost. Not only are these shoes sleek, comfy and undeniably eye-catching, they cost me £3 to make. That's a saving of 892 sheets, which leaves me with bundles of pie mash in me sky, meaning I can now book a luxurious all-inclusive holiday to Canvey Island.